Close your eyes for a second and picture yourself at 35. Do you own a flat? Do you have some savings sitting quietly in your account? Are you debt-free, or are you still paying EMI the things you bought 10 years ago and wondering where all your money went? Here is the uncomfortable truth. Most people in their 20s are making 5 specific money mistakes right now that will quietly destroy the future. It's not because they are dumb, not because they don't care, but because nobody ever sat them down and explained this stuff. I made almost every single mistakes, and it cost me years. If you're between 20 and 29, stay with me, this one is for you. So mistake number 1, lifestyle inflation. So imagine this, you just got your first job, 40,000 in hand. You are excited and you feel like you have made it. So what do? You probably move out of the PG, get a nicer flat, start ordering Swiggy every day, finance a new phone on EMI, book a Goa trip, buy some good clothes because now you can afford it. By the end of this month, 40,000 is completely gone. Savings is 0. Then you may switch jobs, 65,000 now, and you upgrade again, bigger flat, better phone, more trips, but still savings is 0. This is lifestyle inflation, and this is the reason many people earn well but never actually build wealth. Real talk, NASSCOM data shows that young IT professionals in India, even 8 to 12 LPA, have nearly 0 savings in their first 2 to 3 years. Not because their salary is low, because spending just grew along with the income. Every raise got just spent before it could be saved. So what will be the solution? Every time your salaries goes up, freeze your lifestyle for 6 months. Take the extra money and split it. Half into an SIP, half into whatever you want. Do this once your future self will genuinely thank you. So mistake number 2, waiting to invest. I've heard this so many times. I have only 500 rupees in my account, and what is even the point? Or I will start investing once I'm settled. This thinking right here is one of the most expensive mistakes that you can make in your 20s. Here is why. There is a thing called compound interest. Your money earns returns, then those money earns more returns, then those earns more. It keeps going, but it needs time. And the time is a thing you cannot literally buy back. Now we can look at an example. So Priya and Rahul. So Priya starts a SIP 2,000 rupees per month at 22. Her friend Rahul, at the same time, he starts exactly same amount at 32. Same 2,000 every month, same 12% return, roughly the Nifty 50 long-term average. By age 60, Priya has 1.98 crore and Rahul has 70 lakhs. That's the gap of 1.28 crore from the exact same 2,000 rupees SIP per month. The difference, Priya started 10 years earlier. And you don't need a broker or a big amount to start. Apps like Grow, Zerodha, Upstocks, you can open an account in 10 minutes and start a SIP with even 100 rupees. So what will be the solution? So if you want, then you can open a Demat account and start your SIP even within 500 rupees. So the habit is more important than the amount right now. Increase it every time your salary grows. So mistake number 3, no emergency fund. Imagine one day your scooter breaks down. You need 8,000 rupees to repair. You don't have 8,000 rupees liquid. So you put it on a credit card or borrow from a friend. You think, no problem, I'll pay it back next month. But next month your laptop dies. The month after, a family medical things comes up. Now you are juggling debt, paying only minimums. You have entered a debt trap. Or this is not a rare story. This is how actually happens to millions of people every year. A real talk. RBI report found that most Indian households have less than 1 month of expense in liquid savings. One medical bill, one job gap, one family emergency, and people are immediately borrowing from apps charging 30 to 40% interest. And here is the part nobody talks about. When you have no financial cushion, you make desperate decisions. You may take the first job that comes. You don't negotiate your salary. You can't say to no toxic situations because simply can't afford to live. Money is not just money, it's options. So what will be the solution? Before SIPs, before anything, build a buffer. Start with 10,000, then grow to 1 month of expense, then 3 months. Keep it in a separate savings account or liquid mutual fund. Automate 1,000 to 2,000 every salary day. And number 4, credit card debt. A quick question. Do you know how much interest Indian credit card charge? 36 to 40% per year. That means every 10,000 you leave unpaid on your card, you are paying 3,600 to 4,200 in interest every year just for leaving it there. And that minimum payment they show you, that 500 or 1,000 rupees minimum due, it's specifically designed to keep you in a debt as long as possible. That is not an accident. That's their business model. A real example. Say you have 50,000 on a credit card at 40% interest. If you only pay the minimum each month, it will take you nearly 4 years to clear it. And by then, you will have paid almost 60,000 extra interest alone. That 50,000 purchase ends up costing you over 1 lakh rupees. You basically paid it for twice. Now look, I'm not saying to avoid credit cards. Use it smartly. They're actually great. Cashback, reward points, launch access, credit card score building. But there is only one rule. Pay the full outstanding every single month. No exceptions. The moment you start carrying a balance, the bank wins and you lose. So what will be the solution? List all your debit cards with interest rate. Attack the highest interest on first while paying minimum on the rest. That is avalanche method. Need quick motivation? Clear the smallest balance first. That's snowball method. Either works, ignore it doesn't. So mistake number 5. Never learning about money. Our school taught us integration, organic chemistry, the Mughal Empire. They did not teach us how income tax actually works, what EPF and NPFs are doing with your money, whether old tax regime or new tax regime is better for you, how inflation is quietly shrinking your savings every year. So most of us just do what our parents did or what our friends are doing and hope it works out. For a lot of people, it doesn't. A real talk. SEBI Investor surveys consistently show that Indians with basically financial literacy, people who understand compound interest, inflation and diversification, ends up with significantly more wealth over their lifetime. Not because they earn more, but because they make better decisions with the same money. Knowledge literally converts to rupees. And the good news, you don't need to go back to school. You don't need 10 books. You need 20 minutes a week. That's it. Start with Monica Helen's Let's Talk Money, written specifically for Indian readers, or Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel for the mindset side. So what will be the solution? Pick one resource this week, one book, one channel, or one blog. Give it 20 minutes every week. That's 17 hours a year. Do this 3 years and consistently understand money better 90% of people around you. And it will absolutely show you in your bank account. Let's wrap up. Alright, 5 mistakes. Let's go fast. Okay, number 1, lifestyle inflation. Spending every raise before saving a rupee. Number 2, waiting to invest. Letting years of compounding just disappear. Number 3, no emergency fund. One bad week from a debt spiral. Number 4, credit card debt. The most expensive thing in the wallet. And number 5, not learning about money. Flying blind with your own future. You don't have to fix all these 5 today. That's not the point. Pick the one that hit hardest. Just the one. Start there. And one small change compounds. Just like money does. Do it consistently, and by the time you are 30 or 35, your 20s are not being perfect with money. They are for building habits. Get the habits right. The numbers take care of themselves. Alright, that's it for the video. If it's home, drop a comment right away and tell me which one of these 5 are currently you're dealing with. No judgment. I made all of them. Let's talk about it. And in next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build your first budget from zero. Step by step. Bill for Indian salaries, Indian expenses, Indian realities, under 30 minutes. Subscribe so you don't miss it. See you in the next one.